10 players who had short but memorable stints at big clubs. Do you remember what we say about life and its unpredictable nature? Just how can random events turn out? Well, football is included in this too. Some players stay at a club for years, showing unreal loyalty to the club and never winning a trophy. Some manage to win a minor trophy and that will be all till they retire. While some secure a loan or as little as a one-year deal and they win so much, you're left wondering if luck significantly affects how we all turn out. This video will discuss 10 players with short but memorable stints at their clubs. But before we jump straight into the video, subscribe to our channel and click on the notification icon so you do not miss any more exciting content. Let's dive into this without wasting time. Kim Min-jae, Napoli. When Napoli's dream campaign, which resulted in winning the Italian Serie A, is spoken about, there will be endless talks about the exploits of Nigerian sensational striker Victor Osimhen. Still, everyone knew the Napoli team. Aside from being tightly knit and coached to perfection, many heroes in the team play their roles effortlessly well. One of these players was Kim Min-jae. Only a few players can boast of winning the league title in the first year of their coming to the Serie A, but Kim Min-jae achieved this in just a year, winning the league title for a club that last won it in 1990. He is currently considered one of the best defenders in the world and is mainly known for his defensive abilities and the uncanny ability to read his opponents. Fans of Serie A might not see much of him now that he was just able to secure a move to Bayern Munich just this last transfer window. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Barcelona. After falling down the pecking order under coach Mikel Arteta at Arsenal and his on-pitch bromance with Lacazette, failing to find the much-needed goal-scoring edge that made them thick in their heydays. As a result, he moved to Barcelona on loan for 6 months where he rediscovered his form. In those 6 months, Aubameyang scored 13 times and made an assist to help Barcelona regain their form. He even contributed to a significant Clásico win when they defeated their arch-rivals Real Madrid by 4-0, all thanks to his incredible performance for the club. Football's cruelty to Loris Karius and his subsequent forgiveness. Every football fan will remember Loris Karius and his blunders during the Champions League final match between Liverpool and Real Madrid, where he led in about 2 goals under weird circumstances, even though it was revealed after the game that he suffered a concussion and required close observation and treatment. That spelled the end of his career at Anfield. Football can be ruthless, and Karius was the butt of jokes and memes after that final match. But that only reflects part of his career in Liverpool. When he manned the post for the club, Loris Karius kept 29 clean sheets out of 34 games and made fantastic saves throughout. He was also instrumental in getting the club to the final of the Champions League that year, but isn't it ironic that whenever Karius' name pops up, it is that one game used as the metric? He might be an unlikely name for you, but he deserves to be in this list. Ronaldinho, PSG. Ronaldinho Gaucho can lay a serious claim to be the most talented Brazilian that has ever played after Pelé. Many new age players like Neymar are said to have modeled their style of play after him. Ronaldinho's time in the French capital was not eventful in terms of many trophies won and all of that, but that period marked an increase in the star power of the Brazilian. There is always much to discuss about Ronaldinho. From his dazzling skills to his mesmerizing smiles. He could notch 12 goals and 10 assists in the 2002-2003 season, which was the start of his immense potential. Ronaldo Luis, Barcelona. Again, when discussing memorable spells at football clubs, Ronaldinho's Brazilian teammate is another fantastic player who fits the bill. Ronaldo Luis had an influential stint with Barcelona in the 1996-97 season and had so many memorable moments that the fans still talk about. His impact was so remarkable that he was able to help the club win the Copa del Rey and the UEFA Winners' Cup while scoring an impressive 47 goals in the process. His stay was just for a season, and he left a significant mark on the club's history. Superbacks for PSG. After his impressive time at Manchester United, where he won a memorable treble, becoming a Galactico for Real Madrid with stints in America and Italy, David Beckham took to the French capital to ply his trade, and oh, the French people adored him. He was known not only for his fancy hair, style, and overall flair, Beckham made a grand entrance into French football. And even though his career was in its twilight and it was winding down at this point, he managed to do so much for Paris Saint-Germain. Together with established stars like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Hugo Lavezzi, and a host of others, Beckham played an impressive role in ensuring that PSG won the French league that season, under new owner Nasser Al-Khelaifi at the time. This also marked the beginning of the domination of PSG in the French league. Talk about impact. Ashley Young, Inter Milan. Contrary to the many memes and jokes circulating on the internet about Ashley Young in the later days of his career at Manchester United, he was a solid player for the club and contributed so much to the club's success whenever he was called upon. However, his time in Italy with Inter Milan was a game changer. It was indeed an intriguing time for the versatile English fullback, as he was able to contribute in no minor deal to the success of the Nerazzurri winning the Serie A title that season. The club even reached the final of the Europa League in 2020. It was quite the turnaround for him. Laurent Blanc's impressive time at Barcelona. We will take it back to a different era to discuss French defender Laurent Blanc's time at Barcelona. From 1996 to 1997, Blanc showed his quality skills as a defender in the Spanish La Liga. Laurent Blanc was a central defender while providing stability and vitality to Barcelona's defense. He featured in about 51 matches during the time and across different competitions. During his time at the club, his numbers lent credence to his incredible displays for the club. He contributed massively to Barcelona winning the Copa del Rey and reaching the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup finals. Aside from the defensive abilities he was known for, Laurent Blanc's presence on the field was somewhat calming, and he brought some form of organization to the team, coupled with his impressive ability to read the game and make crucial interceptions, which made the group a hard one to beat. Patrick Vieira, Manchester City. After his time at Arsenal, Patrick switched to Manchester City at the twilight of his career in the 2010-2011 season. Aside from his impressive contributions on the pitch, Patrick Vieira was a solid part of the framework that has recently given the club so much success. He mentored, guided, and was a crucial part of training emerging stars at the time. Sergio Aguero, Joe Hart, David Silva, Vincent Kompany, Yaya Toure, etc. Players were the building blocks of what the current coach has been able to build upon till today masterfully. Jurgen Klinsmann, Tottenham Hotspur. It might be pretty weird that Jurgen is now the coach of South Korea and is championing the development of football stars from that part of the world. But during his playing days, he made quite an impact with Tottenham Hotspur. He became a Tottenham player in the 1994-1995 season, when there was still a great deal of animosity towards the players of German origins from the English. Aside from his contributions on the pitch, he quickly became a fan's favorite and was instrumental in changing the tide of hatred of the English towards German during his time. And that will be all. We have given you a great list of players who still rocked it despite their short stay at their clubs. It proves that it's not just how long you stay, but about the moves they make. There are other players with such memorable stints in football, so you can tell us about some of them in the comment section. Meanwhile, like and subscribe to our channel while you click on the notification icon so you do not miss on any new updates.